says I'm live. Ew. It's fine. It's fine. There's no game. Oh, CPU is going up a little bit. Maybe if I like close Steam, that'll help. I don't know what that's trying to do, so I'm just gonna leave that there and hope that it is actually doing stuff. Should be right. Started 70 seconds ago. Clap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, so about a 30-second delay, so it's on normal latency. About what you'd expect. Alright, just a quick little stream, little 30-minute little baby stream. Just to get back into the ecosystem. I guess ecosystem is the correct term. Game? Yes, okay. All my buttons are still working. Yeah, they're still working. That's cool. Okay. Oh, and chat box is a thing too, but I don't think that's actually working for whatever reason. Maybe I just haven't set it up properly. That's probably what it is, right? Let's see. Oh yeah, I don't have any of that stuff. Hang on, let me add like alert box. Oh, that just gave me everything, didn't it? Alright, put that like... Whoa, don't move the whole thing. Put that right there. That worked. That worked. That worked. That worked. That worked. Alright, I think we gaming. I would like to see if the chat box is working or not. I spelled that really... Actually, no, I only spelled one word wrong there. Considering I don't even know how to touch type, I'm pretty impressed. Yes, you heard it here first. Me, call me Aiden, doesn't know how to type without looking down at the keyboard at 16 years. I'll learn at some point. I kind of know how. It's not perfect, but it's getting there. Make the background color white. Nothing. I feel like make it smaller and do that. Maybe that'll... Yeah, let me fix that again. Doesn't look like... Let me add a scene, actually. I'm gonna call this, like... Watching vids. Oh, and there I go. And then we'll do, like... What? Display capture? Yeah. And I just have to be sure I don't show anything crazy, weird, or suspicious or anything like that. Something that'd get me in trouble. Because, I mean, I don't have anything that'd get me in trouble. But, you never know. And then I can, like, do this, and then, okay. Wait. Ooh. Ooh. Nah. Doesn't look good. No, don't center. Although, no, don't center. Keep it up there. And then transfer, flip. There we go. Okay. And then like, oh, and then I can probably go from here and like, go ahead and rename this. Can I rename this individually? I might be able to. Yes. Let's call this like YouTube, so I know. And then call this Facecam. Yeah, so then I can like do that. Nice. Okay, I like that. That's really good. Cool. Just in case I don't want to die, and then I can like switch between them. So I can switch between that. I can switch between. Oh. Oh, wait, no. Oh, wait. Can you add multiple scenes? Can. That's interesting. I'm learning how this works. Rename, let's call this like live streaming. Let's call it that. Right, I'm slowly learning how this remote thing works. Okay, and then I can switch between that and that. And then in between those I can choose what to show. Alright. Alright, we gaming. We gaming out here. Alright. I mean, we're not gaming. I don't think Chatbox is working either, but I'll I'll just like, I don't know, I'll do something. I'll get it to work. Like, I don't know. Do that. Huge font. No, tiny font. Like 18. Yeah, 18 looks good. Obviously I don't have a chat, so I can't really do tests on this. The only thing I could, like, I don't know. I guess go incognito and try this. Oh, there it is. And then like go to YouTube. And then go to that person. And then watch the stream. Ooh, quality ain't looking well. That is on my end.
Chat, so I can't really.
Let's try 720p.
Do test on this. The only thing I could like.
Sign into chat. Oh. Alright, I'll sign in with like one of my alt accounts. Let's just try this one. Probably recognize this one. Oh, I'm not used to typing like this. Alright.
Then watch the stream.
Yeah, Google, it's fine.
Quality ain't looking well. That is on my end.
Create a channel to join chat. Are you kidding me? Jesus. Okay. appears there. Okay. Does it appear in the chat box? Ooh. Ooh. Doesn't appear here though. Alright, something appears there. Interesting. Wait, what if I hide these? I said hide. Then do that. Does it appear in the chat box? Interesting. This is very interesting. Ooh. Ooh. Appears there. Make the numbers. No, make the font bigger so I can actually see it. Okay. Appears there. Does it appear on this one though? It's just a quick little stream, that's what it is. I keep saying that because bigger so I can actually see it. Okay. Appears there. Oh, it does. Okay, good. Does it appear on this one though? It's obviously kind of stretched though. Little stream, that's what it is. I keep saying that because can I just reset these properties of this box? Yes, I can. Alright, cool. Alright. It does. Okay, good. I suppose since I am logged in and I'm aware that you can't see anything, don't want to incriminate myself. Lol, just kid. Alright. Just so I don't accidentally end my entire lifetime of innocence. Guess I can show it now. I think I can show it now, right? Yes. Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and kinda just browse YouTube in what, no. I'm just gonna see what YouTube has to offer me if I were not to design it. For example, the Tesla Cybertruck. In fact, I'm gonna get a Tesla at some point in my life. So let's go ahead and watch this. Also, can I bing it into dark mode?
Hey, are you tired of the media spinning the truth and pushing false narratives upon you? Well, take a look at this. Over the last 2 years, while the mainstream media has been pushing...
Alright.
Hey everybody, this is Sean from The Verge, and I'm here at Tesla's design studio in Los Angeles, California, where the company just unveiled its first electric pickup truck, the Cybertruck.
Welcome to the Cybertruck unveil.
Now, we know Tesla has been working on a pickup truck for a long time, but in the years running up to this event, Elon Musk had said that this truck was going to look straight out of Blade Runner. It was going to have a cyberpunk aesthetic, and that he didn't really even care if people didn't like the design. Well, he unveiled a very cyberpunk, very Blade Runner truck tonight. The design is super polarizing. It really does look exactly how he said it was going to look.
Yeah.
Really does look like some kind of movie prop. One thing that could help Tesla move a truck that is as out there as the Cybertruck is the fact that the specs and the price actually sound pretty good. The Cybertruck starts at $39,900.
Seriously?
That starting point is also lower than the price of a lot of the most popular pickup trucks on the market right now, like the Ford F-150 or the Dodge Ram. That version of the truck will get about 250 miles of range and be able to go from 0 to 60 miles an hour in about 6 seconds or so.
Oh.
Now above the base model, there's a dual motor version of this truck that's supposed to get about 300 or more miles of range has a 10,000 pound towing capacity and can go from 0 to 60 miles an hour in about 4.5 seconds. The top tier Cybertruck costs nearly $70,000, but Elon Musk promised it'll have at least 500 miles of range, which is outrageous. That's more than any other car Tesla makes right now, and almost as much as the second generation Roadster, which is supposed to be coming in the next couple of years. The whole event was really sort of a tease at the big automakers who make a lot of money from pickups. One of the things that he focused on was the fact that this truck is going to be made out of cold rolled steel, basically the same material that SpaceX has been using to build its Mars rocket prototypes. To show off how durable he thinks this is, he had Tesla's lead designer come out on stage with a sledgehammer and not only take it to the door of a typical pickup truck, but also to the side of the Cybertruck. And it didn't seem to make any dent, but a problem seemed to arise when they also tried to show off the strength of the windows on the truck, which are made out of a special metal glass. But when they took a big metal ball bearing to the windows, they broke. So obviously there's a little bit more to be done to make sure that this lives up to the sort of rugged standards that Elon Musk was promising tonight.
That's that ego
but
that he
he took
has.
it in stride and kept sort of poking at the part of the auto industry that he really wants to disrupt with this product. Now, all versions of the truck will come with autopilot standard, with the option to pay for the forthcoming full self-driving feature that Tesla's been promising for years.
Obviously.
They'll all have 100 cubic feet of storage, which is a massive amount of storage, and largely thanks to the really big bed in this truck. They have up to 16 inches of ground clearance with 4 inches of travel on either end. But Tesla didn't take much time to talk about the crashworthiness of this truck, and especially considering it's made out of this supposedly super durable, super strong steel, I'd like to see a little bit more about what's going to happen to other cars or pedestrians if and when this thing gets into a crash. Now, I actually got a chance to ride in this thing tonight. I was in the front passenger seat, one of 6 seats inside the truck, and one of the first things that struck me was just how big it is inside. Musk talked on stage about how by taking basically the structure of the car and moving it to the very outside, not worrying about paint or anything on the outside of the steel, he was able to open up more space inside the truck, and it certainly felt that way. It's hard to get a sense of exactly how big this thing is in person, but on the inside, it's clear that Tesla's making the most out of the room that they have available. There was a 17-inch touchscreen tablet similar to the Model 3s, but a little bit bigger in the center of the dashboard that was actually running a new version of Tesla's in-car software that we only got a brief glimpse of. I like the design of it. I'm very excited to see more about that new version of the software and hear what Tesla has planned for it in the future. Honestly, the most striking thing about it is just how massive it feels underneath you. We don't know the spec on the battery in this, but the battery pack must be massive. You could feel how heavy it was underneath you as we were moving down the street. It certainly feels just about as fast as some of Tesla's other cars. We were in the dual motor specs of the mid-range one that starts at about $49,000. And I can only imagine that the top tier version would feel a little bit more ludicrous than the ride that we had tonight. I will say that if you're wondering at home whether this looks more or less polarizing in person, I'd say it's about dead on the money. It maybe even looks a little bit better in the renders. In person, it just feels very brutalist. It was honestly cold to the touch when I was getting in and out of the truck, and there is really nothing else like it on the market, which is exactly what Elon Musk says he was going for. Elon Musk is well known for not meeting deadlines on time or not living up to lofty promises that he makes. And I think a lot of people coming into tonight's event were trying to basically call him on the bluff. If the Cybertruck proved anything, it's that every once in a while, what Elon Musk promises is exactly what you'll get. Hey everybody, thanks so much for watching. If you love...
I'm just gonna say this outright. I kind of saw pictures of it while I was at school today. I cannot. Tesla Cybertruck. I saw pictures of it while I was at school today, and like, I think it might have been this picture, a picture like it. It looks like a low-res texture, and like if like in GTA when you drive far away from a car, it like loads into this low-resolution version. That's exactly what that looks like to me. Especially because it's all pixelated, because it's not a great picture. But like I saw a picture of it, and that's what it's reminding me of. It reminds me of a low-res texture. I don't know why. I mean, it obviously looks better after I've seen it, but yeah. That's honestly, I mean, I'm not a truck person. Like, the Tesla that I want to get is Okay, is I always forget. It might be either the Model 3 or the Model S, I think, is the one that I want to get. Obviously, and I'm not like gonna get car payments on it, because I mean, why would you do that? Every American does that. I don't want to be every American. I want to be different. Let me go ahead and sign into my YouTube account so we can get some interesting YouTube bits. Alright, we're actually signed out. Alright. Let's go ahead and sign into mine. Yeah, we'll just sign in on normal Google. So it's just quicker. Go ahead and watch some YouTube, because that's what I do anyways, so why not kind of incorporate that into my... Oh, hey, look. It's me. Yeah. What was I talking about? But yeah, the Tesla Cybertruck, huh? I'm not... Well, firstly, I'm not a... I'm not a truck person. Amazing. I'm not a truck person. I'm a car person. Despite... Actually, no. I am a car person. I prefer cars over trucks, because cars are a lot smaller, but like, I don't know, they're just, I prefer cars over trucks. That's the long and short of it. I especially prefer an electric car over a normal car, because they're cool. My dad has an electric car, and yeah, it is really cool to drive in. I haven't driven it myself, obviously, but yet. Anyways, I am old enough to drive, and I do know how to drive. I just haven't. Oh, yeah. If you didn't know, by the way, I like anime. So, a lot of stuff in here might be slightly anime related. Can you even see this? Yeah, you can. Now, I was talking to my friend earlier. You might know him. He goes by a Panda with a Plan. He started talking about... No, wait. He started talking about Koopa. I'm not familiar with what Koopa is, so what is Koopa? Koopa. I'm not familiar with what Koopa is, so we're gonna go ahead and
In
watch
September 2019, the
video.
FTC reached a settlement with YouTube regarding their violation of the Children's Online Privacy Protection Act, or COPPA. The ultra-short summary is that under COPPA, you're not allowed to collect identifying data from children
let me grab
12
my
and
water.
under without verifiable parental consent. What the complaint alleged was that while YouTube was claiming to be COPPA compliant by restricting their platform to individuals 13 and older, they did in fact knowingly gather vast troves of data from children 12 and under, market YouTube to content creators as the dominant platform in children's entertainment, and use the collected data to shape a behaviorally targeted ad network that they actively sold to child-directed content creators, with corporate channels operated by Hasbro and Mattel being specifically named in the complaint. As part of the settlement with the FTC, YouTube has agreed to pay $170 million for these violations and to institute a system whereby channel operators voluntarily identify child-directed content, at which point information gathering features will be disabled on those videos or channels. YouTube has subsequently implemented two new systems. The first is, as directed, a system that requires channel owners to indicate if their content is child-directed, colloquially, for kids. This flag can be set at the channel owner's discretion on a video-by-video basis or as a channel-wide setting. This is the system the settlement mandated. The second is an algorithm-driven automated system that seeks out potentially child-directed content and automatically flags it for kids. The exact operation of this system has not been disclosed to channel owners, however it is safe to assume it includes analyzing language used in the title and description and a measure of image analysis of the video itself, possibly language analysis of the soundtrack. YouTube is not required to do this. They have implemented this voluntarily, an element that they have loudly proclaimed in an effort at positioning themselves as eager and willing to go above and beyond in complying with the settlement. Additionally, the FTC has stated that they consider channel owners on YouTube to be what COPPA defines as operators, which is to say that an individual YouTube channel should be viewed in the same classification as a website, such as MyLittlePony.com, with YouTube merely functioning as the host. Under this classification, channel owners are strictly liable for COPPA compliance on any child-directed content and may be subject to fines exceeding $40,000 US per infringing video. In practical terms, an infringing video is one that is child-directed but has not been properly flagged as such. Again, it's worth remembering that the FTC's primary examples informing this opinion were YouTube channels operated by existing corporate entities manufacturing child-directed content and products such as Hasbro, Mattel, Nickelodeon, and Disney. On the whole, I absolutely agree that there was in fact wrongdoing on the part of YouTube and on the part of several child-directed channels. The FTC's complaint and the resulting settlement are absolutely well-founded. There are undeniable problems in how YouTube handles children's entertainment that need to be addressed, and in that solution, channel owners, without question, bear some responsibility in ensuring that child-directed content is produced and delivered with due respect for the privacy of their audience. I would like to focus, however, on where the implementation of this agreement has gone wrong, resulting in a substantial disruption in operation for a wide range of channels that bear only superficial similarities to actual child-directed content. The automated systems that YouTube has implemented aligns with what Commissioner Rebecca Slaughter called a technological backstop, an automated system to identify undesignated child-directed content and turn off behavioral advertising. In her dissenting statement on the settlement, Commissioner Slaughter proposed such a system as a mechanism to ensure that content creators are telling the truth when they designate their content as not child-directed. In Chairman Simons and Commissioner Wilson's joint statement on the settlement, they acknowledge Commissioner Slaughter's preference for a technological backstop, but Simons and Wilson dismiss the option as it would be, in their opinion, an empty gesture. YouTube could easily develop a half-hearted measure that would technically comply with the order and give the public a false sense of security. Moreover, such a measure likely would catch in its net channels not directed at children, therefore limiting content to other audiences while the errors are resolved. This is, in effect, exactly what YouTube has done. The system that they have chosen to implement meets the requirement of the settlement for a system of self-designation, but additionally goes further, bluntly implementing an algorithmically driven system that automatically designates content as for kids based on oblique, overly broad criteria. This has had the exact effect Simons and Wilson foresaw, generating a huge volume of false positives, most notably in adult-facing channels that discuss all ages and children's media from the perspective of adults in the role of collectors, educators, editorialists, and documentarians. How this plays out for channel owners on a day-to-day basis is that it adds another automated detection system that imposes action on the channel immediately and without warning. A video that is misdetected as child-directed is instantly placed in the for kids classification, forcing channel owners to either wait through the appeals process or remove, alter, and re-upload the video. In order to have their work seen, YouTubers rely on a sophisticated network of recommendations.
Right. So... Man, I'm only 16. This is way too confusing. Yeah, jeez. Okay. That's a little bit too much for my brain to understand. What else do we got? Nothing interesting. Alright, so Koopa, or Kappa, I keep saying Koopa, I don't know. Kappa. Okay. Hold long has I been strumming? Where's the thing? I'm pretty 30 minutes. I mean, I just say quick 30-minute stream, but I'm actually what's a good name for this? Let's just call this A. Yeah. Okay. What else? You know what? It being 2:30 in the afternoon. Let's do it. Ears are in pain.
Going into the woods alone is something many people try to avoid. You never know what strange sounds you may hear, what animals you'll encounter, or what other strange activity that could possibly happen. Joining me tonight is Bizarre Bob, who makes truly scary countdown videos on various interesting topics. After
That's
watching this
Mario.
video, you should go check out his
That-
video about ghosts caught in bedrooms,
That's Mario.
which I also co-narrated. So with that said, let's take a look at 7 of the scariest videos caught in forests. On January 15th, 2013, while in a snowy terrain in Gällivare, Sweden, a man and a woman heard strange noises coming from the sky. At first, it sounds like a demonic laugh, but could also sound like something extraterrestrial. They discuss whether or not it's an animal, and their reactions to the scary encounter seem very genuine.
Yeah. My phone's about to die anyway. I don't want to be out here without your phone. So there it is again, do you hear that? No, don't go just yet. Oh, this is it. Maybe it wasn't 2012, it was 2013. Fucking hell. Alright, okay. It's not an animal, is it?
No, that ain't.
Oh, hang on. Oh yeah, that was loud. Alright. Hang on, I've got to turn this off.
I got chills already.
It's definitely hard to explain what this could be. Perhaps it's something unknown to us that simply can't be explained.
I mean, to be fair, I have that did kind of sound like it was coming from a speaker, but that being said, that was still like that still gave me chills down my spine. So
On August 11th of 2014, Chris was on a summer mountain biking adventure in the wilderness near Fernie, British Columbia, when something terrifying happened. He came face to face with a mountain lion that had stalked him.
oh heck no.
As the lion approached and got too close for comfort, Chris started running away, turning his
No.
back to the hungry animal. Take a look at the scary footage.
See, that's where he messed up because he turned his back. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what you're supposed to do in that situation, but
Hey, Mr. Mountain Lion. I am much bigger than you.
I don't. Yeah, you're supposed to make yourself like real big.
I'm
Like,
way
scary.
bigger than you.
You like got a T-pose on them too. Assert your dominance. I mean, we don't have mountain lions where I live, so I'm not
Where are you going?
worried about
Stay there.
coming across mountain lions. I have seen coyotes, and like a raccoon once, but I'm not worried about mountain lions.
According to experts,
I've
what
seen
Chris
bobcat.
did is the exact opposite of what you should do when encountering a mountain lion.
Yeah.
In fact, you should not run away as this may trigger an attack.
Mhm.
Furthermore, you should maintain eye contact with the animal and never turn your back to it. Some commenters pointed out that raising his bike over his head would have made himself look bigger, and this way he could also use his bike as protection between himself and the mountain lion. Apparently, Chris got extremely lucky.
Yeah. He could have died there. La Casienta,
This strange
a
footage
strange
captured in La
creature.
Crescenta, California, was covered on the news. Jacob Gardner was taking a stroll in the woods during his lunch break when he encountered an unknown ape-like creature. He heard some strange noises in the trees, but figured it was just some birds. He began to feel uneasy, almost like something was watching him. Therefore, he started recording a video. At first he saw nothing, but when he checked the footage again, he saw a strange creature.
Jake pulled out his phone and began shooting video. At first, nothing out of the ordinary.
So confused.
But when he checked the footage a second time,
you can definitely see a torso and 4 limbs moving around and swinging around in there. It's a pretty obvious kind of a motion.
If it turns out to be an ape, this animal is scared, hungry, out of its element.
How is it possible that a great ape could be swinging around in SoCal?
I mean, escaped from the zoo. I don't know. That's a thing that happens.
Jimmy Dillard left his camera in the forest to see if he could catch any deer on camera, but instead, he captured someone or something screaming and throwing rocks at his device. The video was filmed in Ackworth, Georgia near Lake Allatoona. The first section of the video has still not been explained, other than people claiming it to be Bigfoot. However, from 3 minutes and onward, the uploader of the video states that it was actually his neighbor's kid, Gavin, who found his camera in the woods and started to make caveman noises to mess with him. But Gavin could not explain what the strange noises in the first section of the video were. Jimmy Dillard has said that he doesn't think it's a Sasquatch, but he still doesn't know if it was either an animal or a human that made those sounds.
I don't know.
Before we get to the final videos, I wanted to show you all a very mysterious video that I found to be pretty freaky. Brian Nuttall was out for a walk in Nova Scotia forest when suddenly something extraordinary happened. As if taken out of a fantasy film, the earth started breathing, moving up and down. This is really creepy but fascinating to watch, so take a look.
Well, that could be explained as like tectonic movement, seismic movement. Right. Because, I mean, the plates are moving all the time. It does look like it is breathing, but...
Brian came forward with his own explanation, believing it to be due to the roots of the smaller trees in the forest, loosening in the strong winds, after other trees around them were cut down. As the forest floor gives way, the wind blows under the surface, pushing the mat of roots and plants up. Even if this is true, I'm sure many people would immediately turn around and start running away if they encountered the earth breathing.
An unknown man was hunting wood burls at Dillon State Park when he heard some crazy loud animal noises. There's a 2-minute section of the video that definitely has some mysterious noises, and he believes that it sounds like a howler monkey. This wouldn't make sense though, since he lives in Ohio, and howler monkeys are native to South and Central American forests. Almost every single person who has watched this video and shared their thoughts on it has claimed it to be a Sasquatch. The scariest sound can be heard about 5 minutes into the video and sounds like a violent growl.
Anything bad about tree burrows if they're still in the
tree, usually they're ones that are worth cut. I hope I got that on audio, because I don't know what the hell that is. And there it is again.
The clip hasn't received much attention, but the few who've watched it believe it to be the sound of some sort of cryptid or an animal not native to the area.
I've heard of cryptids, but I'm not familiar with what they are.
A man went into the woods to explore, like he's done 1,000 times according to himself, when he found something he'd never seen before in the area. 25 missing people posters were taped to the trees,
I think I've seen
along
this.
with what he describes as some ratty old bedding, a shovel, a large tent, and a collapsed handmade wooden cage surrounding a filled-in hole.
Oh.
When he heard voices coming from the adjacent property, he ran out.
Yeah, I think I've seen this before.
What the fuck is going on in here? And this isn't like woods I've never been to. Like, I've been here before. I've been here a lot. I've been here so much, I've actually been to the hospital getting stitches because of some of the adventures that I've had. That's beside the point. These are all different fucking people. And they're all just... This is Utah, Florida. They're all different. This one's from Georgia. And this is a dude. It's a dude, 26. Last seen August 5th. There's no year. LAPD.
So, that was 7 scary videos caught in forests. Please.
Well, it wasn't terrible. It wasn't, I don't know. It wasn't insanely scary to me. It is 2:30 in the morning, so my paranoia does kind of, I don't know, I can't think of the word. It does, I like that. It does, my paranoia does tend to, that's my shoes. I'm still wearing my shoes because it's really cold in my room. But yeah, my paranoia does tend to go up as the night progresses. So, anything else that I feel like watching? I mean, I'm gonna keep watching YouTube just like as I'm trying to sleep. That's John Cena. Don't know why I have WWE in my feed. I don't even like wrestling, so. You know what? Let's watch. Mr. Moist Critical watches a lot of like Forged in Fire, and I kind of like Forged in Fire. It's kind of a cool show, so you know what? Let's watch. I mean, I don't. Next stream, we'll watch Forged in Fire later. What about TLC Cheapskates? That's something a lot of YouTubers do. They watch like people be cheap. You know what? I don't feel like being grossed out right now. I'm just gonna. Oh, look, it's me again. Why is getting kicked in the testes hurt so bad? Well, because it just does. No rhyme or reason to it. It just does. 9 things you will see for the first time in your life. I don't even know what that means. As you can see, I watch a variety of different YouTubers, but hey. clickbait. Try not to laugh. I'm too tired to care about that. Oh yeah, Half-Life Alyx. That was the thing. You know, I might actually just end it here because my legs are kind of hurty right now because I stand now. Oh yeah, I started watching JoJo as well. Like today actually. And I think I'm like episode 4 or something, and it's actually pretty good. Or it's episode 4. I'm not particularly sure right now. I need to go and check, but yeah, it's actually really good. It's like I felt it was a little bit quick, but I don't know, what is this? You know what? I'm going to... Oh. Oh, that's... Oh, that's not... I don't like that. You know what? I'm gonna send that to my friend tomorrow. You know what? I'm also gonna stream tomorrow. I'm gonna send that to my friend tomorrow because he's asleep right now. But I don't know if he has work tomorrow. But I'm gonna send it to him and see what he thinks about that, because I don't know what I think about that. I definitely...
遠い遠い昔巻かれた首は人が欲しい人が欲しいと叫ぶ呪いの首は怒らないで見捨てないでどこも行かないで強く締めるあくまで締める人がいないいないとねえいい子でしょ苦しいねえ
reminds me of, you know, this has given me a lot of reminders of a certain game that came out a couple of years ago. Let me see if I can't find it. Can I just like... Where is it? My legs are in terrible pain right now because I've been standing for so long. Where is it? Where is it? Here it is. Yeah, it does. It reminds me a lot of this game, which is what's worse is now that's gonna be in my feed. Hopefully it's not, but I wouldn't be surprised. No, I don't actually see anything. Cool. Alright, well I think that's what is this? Okay, no, wait. No, that's fine. I think that's as good as any place to stop. Why isn't my... Oh, here we go. Don't know where my face was hidden. It shouldn't have been. I think that's a good enough place as anywhere to kind of like stop there. It's almost been an hour, which is 30 minutes longer than I wanted to stream. I'm getting a lot of skipped frame messages as well. Hopefully it isn't terrible. Freaking dogs, man. There's these like dogs outside my window that just love to bark at the dead of night, and I hate it so much. But you know, that's been me. Call me Aiden. It's been 6 months. I don't know if I'm gonna upload any videos. I might, but they're like, I'm actually gonna put effort, like big effort, because I want to like do cool skits and stuff. I don't know why, I've just been having a lot of that. I don't like the way that doesn't, I just need to, there, that looks better. Like, it mirrors instead of does weird things. Radical. But yeah, if I do upload anything, it's actually going to be like, hopefully like high quality, like good content, and not like, well, not some low tier gaming thing. Even though I don't have that old laptop that I used to record on anymore. Well, I do, it's not in the best of conditions. God, my legs. I've been standing for like I've been standing for, I want to say like 3 hours, which is just like after I got back from dinner. But yeah, that's been me. I might do this again tomorrow. I might have my friend online and we might just shoot the shit, you know? Kind of chat, do whatever. If I decide to game, we game. If I decide to watch YouTube, we do that. That's what streams are for, I suppose. I'm gonna upload some skits at some point when I decide to come up with some good ideas for that. I'm only one person with one phone, so, yeah. I've said this like 3 times. That's been me. Thanks for, I mean, no one is actually watching, but, you know, it's helped me get out of my comfort zone a little bit. Well, yeah, helped me leave my comfort zone, not terribly, not far, but I feel good. I feel good. I feel good. Yeah, I like that. I feel good. I don't really want to end the stream yet, though, because this is actually quite a bit of fun, but I do have to end it because I am getting a little bit tired. Let me just go in and delete all these, like, test videos that I made while I was trying to, like, figure out something. I was recording before I did this, and then I just decided, no, let's just stream, even if it is 1 in the morning. I don't have school. Hopefully I don't have to wake up early to do anything, but I'll cross that bridge when I get there. If I do that, yeah. I'm still trying to figure out why this alert box stuff doesn't work, and let's just do like a quick. There we go. So that works. All those work. That's also really loud. Right. Okay. I want to like get some cool stuff with like the widgets and stuff too. I'll have to have my friend help me with that at some point. Even though he's gonna be like, oh no, don't stream. Ugh. He's a streamer too. Panda with the Plan. That's his name. Check him out on Twitch. Pop. Wow, there's a lot of stuff I can do. What's this? Oh. Okay, well those are just people, those people subscribed 2 years ago. I'm not worried about them. They unsubscribed probably, if I had to guess. Is there anything else cool? No, I guess tomorrow I do have a game that I've been kind of meaning to play a little bit. I mean, I've played it already, and I don't want to play it now, though, because I'm quite tired and stuff. Yeah, that's been me. Hopefully this just kind of gets archived onto the channel. One day. I'm going to head to bed. It's right there. It's really cold, and I sleep next to a window. I'm probably show just like a. I mean, you can see the bed, and there you can see a little bit of the curtain there. I'm really tired, but I know that once I lay in bed, I'm gonna fall asleep. So yeah, oh my god, how many times am I gonna repeat it? That's been me. If you're watching this after the stream, post-stream, obviously, because I don't know who would be up at this time in my time zone. Leave a like, I guess. I mean, what do YouTubers say nowadays? Like, leave like, subscribe. You don't have to. If you do, it's free. There's also a link in the little description box. Let me go ahead and see if. Let me see if that's like. Because there is a link there to donate, and I'm not asking for donations because like I don't need them at all. I don't have a job, but like I ain't trying to make this a job. Ooh, look at me. Ooh. Well, that's kind of cool. I'm just kind of curious as to how this works. Oh, I can't put spaces. Oh, okay, you can just Just donate with PayPal, huh? Okay. Well, I suppose if you do want to
Unknown man was hunting wood burrows.
Hey, that's me. Oh.
I kind of saw pictures of it while I was at school today. I can't remember. Tesla Cybertruck. I saw pictures of it while I was at school today.
Webcam's a little bit big.
I think it might have been this picture. Oh, we can't put spaces at all.
Why are you skipping frames? I'm just opening
Are you trying to make this a job?
the...
Ooh.
I just opened Chrome, though. Like, chill. Chill, champ.
Well, that's kind of cool. I'm just kind of curious as
Ooh, I really blew into the mic there. Let me move that so I don't breathe into the mic.
Hey, that's me. Ooh. I kind of saw pictures of it while I was at school today. Oh, and then I can probably go from here and like go ahead and rename this. Can I rename this individually? See anything? Don't want to
I could
incriminate myself. Ooh,
actually do a little bit.
Alright. Just so I don't accidentally end my entire lifetime of innocence. Guess I can show it now. I think I can show it now, right? Yes. Yeah, okay.
Do that.
I'm just gonna go ahead and
There. Okay.
just
That looks cool. That's good.
browse YouTube and what? No. I'm just gonna see what
I am kind of rewatching my stream because I'm curious how
YouTube
it
has to offer me.
looks
If
now.
I will not.
Now it
Chrome though.
probably
Chill.
looks
Chill chat.
horrible, right?
Innocence. Think I can show it now. Yes. Do that. I'm just gonna go ahead
Yeah,
and
okay. That looks cool.
browse
Cool.
YouTube.
I am infatuated with myself. Ooh.
I'm just gonna see what. I am kind of rewatching my stream because I'm curious how it.
But I am totally rewatching my stream right
Believing
now.
it to be due to the roots of the smaller trees in the forest.
That webcam is a bit
loosening
big,
in the
ooh,
strong winds.
but hey, you know
After
what?
other
It's
trees around
perfectly
them
fine.
are cut down,
What am I
as
doing?
the forest log gives way, the wind blows under the
I don't know what I'm
surface,
doing.
pushing the mat of roots and plants up. Even if this
How's
is
that look?
true,
Looks
I'm sure many people would immediately turn around and start
gamer?
running
Yeah,
away
sure.
if they encountered
not?
the earth breathing.
An unknown man was hunting wood burrows at Dillon State Park when he heard some crazy loud animal noises. There's a 2-minute section of the video that definitely has some mysterious noises.
It's also a link. I am totally rewatching my stream.
Believing it to be due to the roots of the smaller trees in the forest.
That webcam is a bit
loosening
big.
in the
Ooh.
strong wind.
What? No. I'm just gonna see what.
Alright. Alright. I am infatuated with myself, because this is like a little experiment for myself, I guess you could say, that to try and get outside of my own comfort zone by speaking aloud, because I don't like, I don't like speaking aloud. It's not really one of my favorite things to do. I'll still do it, obviously, but it's not my favorite thing to do, because, like, obviously, as you go on, you start becoming more natural. You speak more. I can't think of the word. You start to enunciate better. I think that's the right word. And that's not my leg. That's not really the thing that I'm really particularly good at. I'm also not good at making eye contact, but that's, I don't need to worry about eye contact as a stream. But yes, this has been like a little over an hour. I should have any sort of issues like ironed out by tomorrow. I don't know when I'm gonna stream. My time, Central Time Zone. So I guess if you want to keep up, I actually don't know what I'm doing tomorrow, so really just depends on my schedule. If I'm like completely free, then I might become a little surprise stream and stuff like that. I'm just going to see. It's 3 in the morning. Oh baby, I haven't stayed up that long since school first started. I actually don't like staying up very long anymore, which is quite the oddity. But nonetheless, I have had a good amount of fun doing this. I actually quite liked doing this. I don't know why I get quiet. My mic picks up my voice pretty well. I mean, there is someone sleeping like in the next room, so I am trying to keep my voice a little bit on the down low. But they're like social media people as well, so they shouldn't mind me talking to myself. At least from their angle, that's what it sounds like to me. Obviously, it's something a little bit different. We might play some Minecraft tomorrow, actually. There is the new 1.15 pre-release that released today, so I might check that out tomorrow. But until then, I'm gonna sleep. Eat some breakfast, hopefully some good breakfast, not like cereal, like a good big breakfast. Till then, good night, and or good morning, depending on where you are. Those who are watching this VOD,